So the Lord began to call you by name in the waters of your baptism. Jesus says, I've called you by name. I want you to go where I send you, even though you might not know exactly where or when that will be. John chapter 10, verse 3 says, He calls his own sheep by name. Good shepherds know their sheep, and they know him. That's what the Bible says. It begins really with the assumption that the shepherds name their sheep and develop a close personal relationship with them. When I was little, 3rd, 4th grade, we still lived in Chicago. And the street that we lived on was just off of a 4-corner intersection. This is sort of hard to describe because the streets were not crossing at a right angle. They were sort of to the side. And the reason I'm saying that is the intersection then was sort of gigantic in a residential neighborhood. I mean, cars drove on all 4 of those streets, and they drove carefully through that intersection. But when there were no cars coming through, us kids thought that that was a perfect spot to play baseball. And so we did. There were a lot of lights around that intersection, and so we could play into the night. But I remember many a hot night when my mother would call me to come home. Martin, Martin, it's time to come home. She'd call me by name. That's what good parents do. Just like the Bible says, that's what good shepherds do. Grace to Go tells you and me that the best shepherds are the best because of their close relationship with the sheep, because they named them and stayed close ever since, just like good parents. Think about it. You know, and I know, that that's what Grace to Go looks like.